The hype for Dragon Ball Super episode 129 and seeing Goku's mastered Ultra Instinct form versus Jiren in the final battle of the Tournament of Power is at an all-time high. Today we're going to discuss Goku's mastered Ultra Instinct form versus Jiren and the final couple episodes of Dragon Ball Super with a special guest that's coming up right after this. If you guys like Dragon Ball, then you're part of the Dragon Ball community, and the best way to connect with other fans is with the Amino app. Amino sponsored this video and asked me to help spread the word about how their app brings communities together. Amino has a huge community of Dragon Ball fans. It's a place where you can post art, topics, talk about Dragon Ball Super, participate in events, and even have live chat. There is a lot of different kinds of communities on the Amino app, and one thing that stands out about this application is its smooth interface. It's visually appealing and it's easy to navigate through the different communities. What's going on, Masterminds? I'm joined by a very special guest today, Ken Xyro, and we're talking about Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku vs. Jiren in episode 129. Welcome, Ken Xyro, one of the translators for Dragon Ball Super spoilers and very knowledgeable about the Dragon Ball community. Please welcome Ken Xyro.
Hello everyone, how are you doing today?
We're upset there's no Dragon Ball episode today, man. We need our fix.
I'm upset as well. Yeah, we need a fix, a weekly fix.
What we're going to talk about today, Goku is going to transform, and we're going to talk about spoilers a little bit in this video for episode 129 and beyond, and basically like how we think the Tournament of Power is going to end after this fight. Now, the first thing I want to ask you is Goku's actual transformation. There's a point in the spoilers where it says that Jiren powers up to full power, which we can talk about that a little bit as well, because it's kind of like a joke at this point. But it says he powers up to full power and then he punches Goku. Do you think he's punching Goku in Ultra Instinct Omen or in Master Ultra Instinct? And do you think that Jiren punches Goku and like it just doesn't do anything? Like, what do you think is going to happen with full power Jiren punching Goku?
So the way I see this happening is that if you look the next episode preview closely, you will see a scene there where Goku tries to attack Jiren, but Jiren blocks it, and then Jiren reverses that with a punch. So the spoilers, the punch that we are hearing in the spoilers, I think that punch is the same one that we see in the next episode preview. And if that's true, then Jiren hits Goku while he is still with his black hair, not the mastered Ultra Instinct. So I see it happening that way. Jiren first hits Goku in his normal form, and then it's sort of a situation again that Goku cannot defeat Jiren even while he is in Ultra Instinct Omen. But then Goku obviously powers up and perfects his Ultra Instinct form, and that's how the episode goes. That's how I think it will happen. But yeah, I guess that, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how they will do this.
Yeah, you know, but the thing is, like, Jiren only hit Goku. He hit him with a blast before, right? That was like that was really the only time that he hit Ultra Instinct Omen Goku. And when he blasted him, like, Goku had just run out of Ultra Instinct. So like, it just kind of, it's peculiar to me, like how Jiren can even hit him. Like, he's supposed to have the perfect defense and everything, but I guess like Jiren's full power, he just gains so much speed that even though you can like instinctively dodge attacks, like if you're not fast enough, like you can still get hit. I guess that's trying to tell us that there is a limit to Ultra Instinct, because you know it's right, like to this point they're kind of like displaying it as like it's almost like invincible, like you just can't touch it, you know. But I guess this is going to tell us that there is a limit, like it can be defeated. But what do you think, like, so when Goku gets the mastery, he gets the silver hair, he's supposed to have this like incredible offense, and from what we've seen from Goku's defense, like what do you think is gonna, like, what kind of like offensive abilities is Goku gonna have?
Now, there is one thing that if you are playing Xenoverse 2, you know that we have a new DLC coming up for the game, and it has Goku's perfected Ultra Instinct form in it. So, basically, that's sort of spoilers for us because we haven't seen the perfected Ultra Instinct in the episodes yet. And that DLC is actually coming on the 28th, which is before the next episode. So there is one thing I would say. If you go and play that game and see Goku's attacks in it, because obviously they are going to base the character in Xenoverse off the real character, and his moves are going to be similar. So that is basically one way of finding out Goku's attacking abilities of his perfect Ultra Instinct. So what I'm going to say is, on the 28th, when the new DLC comes out, just watch out for those Xenoverse and the character Goku Ultra Instinct in it. So, and watch out for his moves. That's how we are going to figure it. Not figure it. That's how we will find out what exactly Goku have for his offensive part of the Ultra Instinct. But personally, I think it's nothing more. It's nothing more than simply attacking without thinking, because this whole form, Ultra Instinct form, has been very simple. That move your body without thinking. It's not anything complicated. So I think that it will simply be a power up, nothing more.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, even with the Xenoverse DLC, like, they could just put some crazy attacks in there. That doesn't necessarily mean he's going to have it, like, in the anime, you know? Mm-hmm. But, yeah, I mean, I kind of get that impression that he's going to get just, like, a massive power boost. Maybe his attacks will be, I don't know, harder to dodge. I mean, that's kind of how, like, you know, so like in the Goku vs Jiren animation that I'm doing, I'm working on this, like, one of the theories that I have for kind of an attack he would have is like some like insane like machine gun punch or shotgun punch kind of thing, where instead of just throwing like one punch, he'd fire out his wrist and, like, you know, like 100 punches would come out. That's something that I feel like he get like as a technique. Like he can like punch faster than you can even see, like multiple punches, you know, kind of thing. That'd be pretty cool. But I think it'd be really neat if he gets like some new kind of ability. But I think you're right. I mean, it's probably just going to be like a power boost. So you think that once Goku gets this new form, he's just going to take a dump on Jiren, and that's pretty much going to be end the story, huh?
It might happen, but that's one thing I'm conflicted about. Like, they're not just gonna say that Goku turned into perfected Ultra Instinct and he just completely mopped the floor with Jiren. But I don't think it's gonna go that way, because even though Jiren uses his full power earlier in his attack against Goku's Omen form, do you know how Dragon Ball is? They always say, oh, now I'm using my full power, but it never really is their full power. So I think Jiren is gonna go all out after Goku turns silver hair, and it's not gonna be an easy battle for Goku, because if it is an easy battle, then what's the point, you know? Because Jiren is supposed to be the guy who surpassed even the god of destruction. So they can't simply show Jiren get defeated easily. So personally, I think it won't be an easy battle. What do you think?
You know, to be honest, I think the opposite. I think that Goku's gonna like pretty much be like losing a little bit in Ultra Instinct Omen, and then once he transforms, he's just gonna beat the crap out of Jiren. But I don't think he's actually gonna be able to like knock him off. Like, I think he's gonna seriously injure Jiren, and then he's gonna like run out of time or something, like right as he's about to knock him out. It could be something like that, but I mean, I think it's pretty clear that once Goku gets his form, he's gonna win. You know what I mean? So whether or not they make it like a struggle, that we'll have to see. But in my opinion, like, I think Goku's just gonna be like overwhelmingly powerful. Like, usually once Goku gets a new form, he's just like insanely strong. I mean, Ultra Instinct Omen by itself was insanely strong, and that's just like a halfway transformation. So imagine like double that, and that, I mean, that's gotta take a crap on Jiren. But at the same time, you know, Jiren's full power is going to be coming out, which is such a joke. I mean, it's like, why doesn't this guy just go full power right off the bat and just knock everybody out? You know, it's maybe I doubt they'll explain it, but it'd be nice if they were like, oh, it has some kind of like weakness, like he can't maintain it for very long, or he's like, it uses up so much like ki, and you know, you can't, like, it burns up your stamina super fast, so that's why Jiren can't maintain it, like Frieza or something. But I doubt they'll even say that. They'll probably just be like classic Dragon Ball. Oh, well, you powered up, no, I'm gonna power up. Well, I can go even higher. Well, I can go full power, you know. So I think, so what do you think? Episode title for 130 is the unprecedented. Hold on, let me look it up real quick. The unprecedented enemy, an unprecedented super showdown. So you think that this fight between Goku and Jiren, like Goku's going to transform maybe halfway through the episode or something, and then in episode 130 they're going to continue fighting the whole episode? I mean, I feel like the tournament has to end in well, it can end in 130. Well, it can end in 131. Goodbye Goku until the day we meet again. I mean, that could be 131.
That can happen. Yeah, they can do the aftermath and the end of the tournament in the same episode. So that could be episode 131. But I think it's gonna end near the ending point, the battle at least, not the tournament, but the battle I think is gonna end in episode 130. And by the way, one thing that people might have not noticed, so the episode title for episode 129 is Limits Super Surpassed. And do you know what Toei is actually doing here? They are basically doing a play on Dragon Ball Super opening songs. So the first opening song that we had for Dragon Ball Super was Chosetsu's Dynamic. And the second opening song is Limit Break X Survivor. So what they're doing is they are just playing mix and match with the words. And they combine the two song titles into a episode title. Then the same goes for episode 131. Well, not the same, but episode 131 title, that Goku Until the Day We Meet Again, is pretty much the title for the last episode of GT. So Toei has been sort of playing around with words.
Yeah, I think they're kind of like self-aware, you know. They they like to make play on words, and sometimes they even like pick up on comments that like fans have, like with Dispo looking like Beerus, and you know they even like comment about it like in the actual show. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, okay, let me ask you this: what do you think Frieza's role is going to be? Because personally, I think that he's going to try and knock off Goku to get the wish in like 130 at the end of episode 130.
Yeah, I think that might happen. You're right with that. Imagine Goku and Jiren fighting, and it's almost, the tournament is almost over, and maybe Goku defeats Jiren, and then Frieza pushes Goku off the stage just to get the wish. Because ever since they announced Frieza's involvement in this arc, everyone was wondering, what is Frieza gonna do? But we sort of, deep down, we know that Frieza wants to betray Universe 7, and he's tried to do that before, like 2 or 3 times. So I think you're right with this one. I think Frieza will indeed try to push Goku off to get the wish.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be funny, like maybe say he does push Goku off the stage, and he's like about to get the wish, and then like Zeno's like nope, and just like squishes him. I think it'd be nice if they actually killed this character, like if he's dead and then he gets erased by Zeno. I think it'd be nice if he actually is like gone, like permanently, forever, you know. But I don't know. I mean, this dude has come back so many freaking times in Dragon Ball. It's like they gotta just get rid of him. But like at the same time, it would also be kind of cool if like he became like a good guy, like a part of the team. Just like he's almost like taking the role of like Vegeta at this point, because like from Z, because like in Z it was always like, you know, Vegeta had this vendetta against Goku. He wanted revenge. He was evil, and now Vegeta's like this family man and everything, and he's like more of like a friend to Goku, where it's more like Frieza's the one that's taken that evil revenge but strong, you know, kind of like fun character on the side. I mean, I really like Frieza's character in this arc, and so it would be kind of nice to like have him around if we do get Dragon Ball Ultra in 2019.
19. Right. Well, the thing is, I don't think Frieza will completely disappear, because of the reason that his merchandise actually sells really well. And it's all about the merchandise and how much money it's making them. But at the end, it's Toriyama's word. If he says that Frieza has to go, he goes, no matter how much money Frieza's merchandise is making Toei. Right?
Yeah. Yep, if it's in his bullet points, it'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll get some preview images, and that'll give us probably some more to talk about and make videos on later this week. I want to thank Ken Xyro for joining this call. He does a lot for our community, and it would mean a lot if you go subscribe to his channel. I'll put a link in the description and pin to top comment. Show him some love and follow him on Twitter if you guys want to be the first to see translations and spoiler information. Thanks, Ken.
You're welcome, and it's always good to be here. I guess I'll see you next time.
Yep, I'll be talking to you very soon, bud.